Let's see. Light it. Come on. So I figured it out. Nice. Light it. Come on. Here it is. We got one person in the chat. One person. Who's in the chat, guys? Who's in the chat? Right in the chat if you're in the chat. That's 100x. Two people. Come on, guys. Stands on the package. Let's see. Don't they write 1000x? 1200x. What the fuck? Bullshit. 300 optical. Read this. Complete nonsense. I just measured the optical zoom factor of the microscopes and the digital, and yeah, they exaggerated a lot. All right, who want to learn about microscopy? I got 3 microscopes right now here, 2 digital ones and 1 analog. I just measured one of the zoom factors out. And it's not 1200. It's not even near. It's 400 actually, which is pretty good. That's all you need. 400x is crazy. So yeah, so all you will ever need. This is the microscope. Incredible. Here it is. I think that jade is incredible. It's an amazing mineral. I love it. And the reason is you cannot destroy it. Try to, I didn't try to break it, but I threw my bracelet onto the wooden floor and nothing happened. Little to nothing. So, yeah. Hi, Shaukat Said. That's not written right in German. But yeah, jade is amazing. I love jade. The problem is you need to find an honest supplier. It's difficult to detect fake jade, like in a sense of can't use a microscope. I mean, for me, it's not that difficult, but it's not that easy for the average guy to tell whether this is treated or whatever not. But yeah, where is my jade? I'll show you jade. Can show you some jade. Where is it? It's in here. Ah, should be in here somewhere. Jade. There it is. Some jade. This used to be the bracelet I wore, but yeah, the plastic got kind of bad, so I ripped it. You can't destroy these beads. You cannot destroy them. They are so difficult to destroy. Like, I literally smashed them onto the floor. They didn't break. So very sturdy and beautiful. To the touch, the feeling of it. It's a nice stone. What happened to my life? I used to have like 20 people in here. Now it got so quiet. YouTube is hating on me. YouTube is hating. They want me to be successful. Turn off the microscope. The battery life of this microscope is insane. This is insane. The amount of light it's giving out, and I did not charge it for like how many sessions? 3 sessions. Pretty long sessions, and the battery is almost full still. It's incredible. Wait, it's 5 a.m. It's already after. It's past 5. So yeah. Now I need to figure out what the other microscope is magnifying. I have another one, a black one, without a screen. I might send it back. I don't know yet. Because it's not really usable as a gemological instrument. But it has a very high magnification. Like the magnification is even higher than mine. I did take some photos. I mean, let me check. So right away, how strong the magnification is. All right, they want my password. Let's go. Orlando Brown. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. It's not that much high magnification, isn't it? It's just a better resolution. I can show you guys. This is still around 100. How much would this be? A little more, 150 or something. I don't know. Still on the same level. I mean, I can compare here. Damn, I'm burning my fingers here. Let's see. It's 100. That's 200. So this would be 200. Yeah, that's like 200. Compare it. This is 400. This is 200. So this is 200. It's not that amazing. Like, I'll probably send it back. The resolution is also not top notch. I mean, I literally took the image off the sensor. It's the sharpest image. It's a fake sharpness. Not good, not too good. I rather like this one. And compare these two. Interesting stuff though. So this would be 200. Yeah. It's equivalent to this one. To this one maybe. It's a little more than 200. This would be 250. That's around 250 magnification right here. 250. Yeah, that's all you will ever need. You will see 3-phase inclusions. Reminding myself how much I needed. I needed 250. Easily. 100. You can see 3-phase inclusions at 100x. At 250, you will be able to pinpoint them. And Obviously, you could even zoom further in with this one, 400x. That's insane. We need emeralds, guys. We need emeralds. We need to take a look at this. 3-phase inclusions. 400x zoom on this. I mean, let's see. Is it in there? No, I took it out. Where the fuck is the... Where's the stone? Here's the stone. Yeah. Whatever. Turn it off. Goodbye. Let's put this on here so I don't get blinded all the time. So yeah. The thing is, if you want to magnify these tiny droplets of fluid inclusions, you will need optical, like a very good not a very good, you will need a decent optical microscope or a very, very expensive digital one. Or I have not seen middle class one yet because I could not find it. I could not find any middle class digital microscopes yet. That would be interesting. The microscope I have here, let me show you. Turn it on. Maybe I can turn it on. That's the cool looking one. This is the footage I took with this microscope, and very cheap, 150 euros I paid for this. Can get it even cheaper. But it's still not high resolution. It's not worth the money. It's not convenient. Gives you the image, the impression of being high resolution, but it's actually not. It's just blurry stuff here, as you can see. What I'm into is these little droplets. If I would be able to get these clean in the image, that would be insane looking. That would be insane looking. You can kind of see them in the optical microscope, but yeah, it's not really what I'm used to from Lotus. The microscopes they use at Lotus, I can't imagine they have digital ones that are high resolution. Minimum 10 grand they paid for those, minimum. Or they have a good Chinese supplier that is able to provide that. I will also look into this, but I think most people cannot afford it. I think $200 is the maximum people would pay for a microscope, would be able to pay. Because if you break it also, you know, replacing that stuff, if you spend 10 grand on a microscope, replacing it with another 10 grand, nah, it's not possible. It's not possible for the people. But with this, you can. $200 gone, buy another one, no problem. So yeah, it's just incredible. It's my favorite inclusion so far that I have found in these stones. I mean, you can see here the negative crystals. Those are all tiny crystal inclusions. And then we have these fluid droplets down here. This is a fingerprint, they call it, because it resembles a fingerprint. And yeah, would be interesting to see what happens if you heat the stone, right? If you heat this, they might break open, create little fractures, little discoid fractures. Yeah. But I think it would destroy the color probably, or the whole stone. Cannot heat Swavrite. At least high temperatures, I'm pretty sure. Hey, the Japanese person's back. Are you Japanese? Japan? Are you from Japan or from Korea? Taiwan? It looks Korean, I think. 10%? Okay, if you are Korean, type 1. 1. Japan. Oh, okay, Japan. Yeah, I love Japan. Japan is obviously one of the pioneers in optics. Japan knows what they are doing. We would need a Japanese microscope for sure. They would be able to magnify this here easily. They put in the work. They know what they do. Let me see. Maybe I have more footage. Windows. Oh yeah, but the photo imagery is pretty good. Like wow, it's pretty decent. Is this from that microscope? I'm not sure. Let me check. Check that microscope. Oh, it's actually not. It's the cheaper microscope. That's interesting. All right, all right. So, huh. Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. That's the photo imagery of the black microscope. Of course, I didn't use their software. I might download their software and try it again. Maybe with their software it's better, but this is not meant for microscopy, for gemology, for biology, not for geology. So yeah. Check. Let's go in here. It's interesting. Where is it? Micros, gemstone inclusions. Gemstone. Yeah, I can do audio hunt. Gemstone inclusions. That's hilarious. Let's see what imagery they have.
Inclusions, and what does that tell you about the location? The perfect.
This is also hilarious. Wait, let me show you. Get a full screen. So yeah, this is the infamous gemstone channel, and look how bad the imagery is. What is this, bro? Like, what the fuck is this? It's not even this, like 40x, right? This is 40x magnification. And look what they got there sitting on the table. You will laugh your ass off. What in the world is this, bro? What in the look at this? They got like fiber optics, they got all kinds of stuff. They even got a tablet. They put a tablet on here. They have a big screen. I don't know what the fuck this is. But they have everything. They even got a separate lightning lighting device there that is completely halogen light, like a specific and wavelength of light. And that's the imagery they show us. Bro, what the hell? What is this, man? What is this? That's what I'm talking. Oh, this is even worse. This is even worse. What is this, bro? What the? Look at the imagery, bro. Look at this. Look, what is this? This is a joke. It's hilarious. That's what I'm talking about, right? Like, you know how expensive this is, the setup, and the weight of it, and look what we have. Killer. Boom. Let's go. DNT, baby. Boom. We're going to manual. Boom. Play the video. Boom. There you go. All right. All right. Let's stop. Wait a second. Boom. So that's my resolution. And that's what they have to offer with their $1 million setup. This still like 50, maybe 50x or something. You can see the facets are quite large. I mean, depends on the size of the stone, but still, bro, what the fuck? Like, it's hilarious. It's pretty funny. And yeah, this is even worse here. What do we have here? Let's see. This is, yeah, maybe 100x, up to 100x. probably. Who knows? But yeah.
Okay.
And it is basically caused it's at the center of that little disc.
Am I right about Peridot?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take those points, please.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Is it a lily pad?
It is a lily pad.
I got there in the end.
I might get copyright strike on.
So what you're looking at here is the little chromite, is the little black spot in the middle, and then the lily pad is the radiating disc-like shape right around it.
Right. Okay. Hence the name.
Yep.
Beautiful. I love it when inclusions have names that lead you right to them.
Interesting. So it's not heated. It's just part of the inclusion. I found a very similar looking inclusion inside of my garnet.
Okay. I think I know some, but I will be excited to see the ones that I don't know.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Take a look. You may have to adjust the axis.
It's difficult staring down into that little ring of light. Well,
Oh, I see. They record the screen. That's why it's looking so bad.
I sure see a lot of green, I'll tell you that.
Yep.
Kind of.
The gemstone that formed around it, and so
Just in all orientations, and I'm trying to remember if I've seen those before.
Still pretty shit quality
I was like, okay, well,
for this setup. I mean, what the hell? But yeah. That's we got. There was one guy, he was pretty famous for being the only guy showing inclusions, of course, Thai native gems. Okay, that's me. Damn, where is it? Let's take a look at this. Let's see. Want to see a maximum resolution zoom. Nothing special, guys. Nothing special. Nothing incredible. Like, there's no one on the internet that has a high resolution microscopy video. Maybe Thai gems. Let's see.
Hi everyone. A softer material. Overall, the stone looks quite clean.
So he uses an analog microscope and records it by placing an additional camera into the optics. You recognize it by the rounded off sensor image. It's pretty interesting. But still, I'll go for digital. Okay, that's quite high resolution, quite high zoom, but nothing special. Nothing special. Where are the special videos? Let me see, gem. Hey, that's me. That's me. Yeah, Lucas Fasari. He was the only guy on the internet that had high resolution imagery.
Wow.
Shout out to Lucas.
But
I mean, this is pretty decent. Still not amazing, but he's the first also to be on the internet showing this
or rutile,
in videos.
whichever way you want to say it, these here, you'll notice that there's no discoid fractures there because rutile has such.
But still, this is little to no magnification. How much would this be? Maybe is it 10x? Is it 10x magnification? Not even.
You know, this the hope.
Still not very high mag. Okay.
Those are called.
But you gotta give him his props that he's the first guy to do it. No one ever did that. He was the first to show it to the people. That was how old is the video? 10 years. Oh, it's almost 10 years. You see, October 2015. I had nothing to do with gems back then. Nothing. I was in a totally different world. Like that was totally not what I was into. And yeah, we got to get our hands on these rubies. Take a look at this. Looks insane. Imagine that. I'll take videos of these with a better resolution. Crazy looking. Crazy. So yeah, we have the best quality, the best resolution. I think so, at least. Let's see, maybe this one is better.
And in this
Oh yeah, this is very good. This is pretty decent. This with less noise in the image.
are caused by high temperature heat treatment. These are actually called discoid fractures. Discoid fractures can be found in.
But to be honest, those are quite large discoid fractures. Like, usually it's a little bit more difficult to detect them. But I don't know how big the stone is, but this is a bad stone. Like, it's not jewelry quality, obviously. If you have these type of inclusions in there, it's just a good example. We could easily show, like, it's cannot make a benchmark with showing other people's stones, because I think this is very visible, very big fracture in that stone. Looks like beryllium diffusion or something. Could be.
Check for lattice diffusion. Well,
Heat treatment with elements present. Yeah, it's diffused.
it's simple. All we do is get our diffuser plate and we slide it on underneath.
You see, he has to use a diffuser plate extra. You have all of this in this microscope. Like, you just need to put it down here and you have it in there. You know what's funny? The battery just charged itself. It's not attached to anything. It's just charged itself. I don't know how, but maybe it's not really reliable. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. But yeah.
Underneath, and bam, there you go. So what we see here is we see a concentration of color along the facet junctions here.
You see, and you can, all of this whole big setup he has, like, you have it all implemented into here. You just put the stone on here, right here, turn on the camera, mood, okay, boom, go down there, zoom out, please zoom out. Can be a little bit tricky, or you could just do that. There you go, boom, super high resolution, even probably higher than his resolution. And there you have it, If you put a sapphire in there, you can tell, okay, boom, has been diffused or not. Same thing. And you can directly save it onto a memory card, micro SD card.
Even around this cavity that I showed you earlier. This is absolute evidence of lattice diffusion. So this.
I might go with the microscope to a jeweler and expose his their diffused stones. Would be funny. I mean, they openly talk about it. Might be able to take some images and videos.
Let's just say beryllium for the sake of the argument. And you need to take your time when doing this, or else you're going to buy a sapphire or ruby, and if you miss this, then it's going to cost you a lot of money. Hopefully not, but yeah, just to help you guys out.
But still, pretty dope to see. But keep in mind, this is an ideal specimen. Very difficult to find. I mean, very difficult to compare to mass specimens, because he probably has had more luck or a bigger collection to choose from. 8 years. It's all pretty old stuff. He's not posting anymore, unfortunately. 8 years ago, the last time he posted. But he has some cool images, like some pretty dope stuff. Synthetic quartz, even. Can you write in English? Can you translate it? I don't even know your name, Mr. Japanese or Mrs. petroleum quartz. That's
Okay, so this is a
interesting.
fun post for these came out.
You know, it's another topic. I will show you guys that later when I have some emerald.
On his Facebook page. Here we have a rock crystal quartz, gas bowl.
So dope. If you see this in an emerald in a three-phase inclusion, that's when you made it. Like, because this is super large, but three-phase is much smaller.
A methane gas bowl, and these appear throughout the whole entire rock crystal. Here's one. We can see it moving there. Pretty cool. Now, some people have a question like what this black material is. It's a bituminous material, which means that
Lucas Vasari. Who is he? Where is he? We need him. Rock that looks like Cookie Monster. Is this the guy? The fuck is this? Oh, he's from Brazil. Gemologist Luca Vasari found a piece of agate that looks like Sesame Street character Cookie Monster. Amazing, guys. Amazing. Lovely. Lovely story, man. So I guess that's him. It's the gemologist. Ah, sweet. Could be worth more than $10,000. Oh man. Orange County. That's the dude, I guess. Facebook. Flickr. Seems like he's on Flickr. That's high resolution. Like that's super dope. Let's see, Flickr. Lucas Vasari. Accept all. Damn. Some cool images. Flame Fusion Synthetic. That is. But still nothing special. Nothing high resolution. Like Lotus. Go on lotus.com. You will see the best of the best. But still, gotta give him props. He's the first one to be showing these gems under a microscope, as far as I'm concerned. Because I remember the videos. Show Rutile Quartz. Rutile Silk. I think I was the first one to record Rutile Silk, but I was not. He was the first. Shit. He was the first. I did a better job though. Mine was sicker. But yeah. Alright guys. Turn off the microscope. Three people want to learn about microscopy. What's up, Ellie Cat? Now we got 7 people. That's nice to hear. Learning is important. Just showed Luca Vasari, or whatever his name was. Lucas Vasari. His videos and his imagery. which is the first to be on YouTube showing gemstones. So you will need $200 basically, and you would be able to afford the microscope with everything, and then you would have the perfect tool. Yeah, there's software to stack imagery actually. You take like multiple photos and then the software is putting an image together. It's done by software. You can do it manually in Photoshop too, but I think software is the best, especially with AI, it's the best resolution. And yeah. But I think the people that use these, that make these high resolution microscopy images, they have such a good microscope that they just take photos. It's just one photo probably. Or the microscope is able to do it itself. I mean, at the price point of 10,000 euros, it's probably doing it by itself or within the software already. It's probably a special software they use. But it's not even like necessary because it's already there. You know, of course you can take photos yourself always for yourself, but most of the stuff is already out there. It's messing my eyes up, the whole optic thing. That's why I don't like analog microscopes because it's horrible for the eyes, especially with one eyepiece. It's horrible. Digital is definitely the answer. Like sensors will get so good, all of this optical stuff will get replaced. You won't need it anymore. You don't need it anyway. Like even at this point right now, I have it on my desk here, but if you really want high resolution, you anyway need different tools. You cannot use the average $100 microscope. Alley Cat is also Japanese now. What happened?